So how's it going?
Yeah, good. We just we like have traveled before. We've been overseas. I guess at this point you can say that.
Yeah.
But I think that like we still don't like know how to adjust to the time thing. Like we both just woke up from naps. Like I walked from the other room with the other couch and came in to see he was sleeping, and I felt relieved because I didn't want to be the only one screwed up.
Josh is a much cuter napper than I am.
No, that's not true.
No, you
I
look
sleep
at
with my
him
mouth
napping.
open. It's just like
No, you look at him napping and you're just like, I want to be where he is right now.
That's a good place.
Yeah.
In terms of the energy that the band has on stage, is it then difficult when you go to another country and you feel exhausted, jet lagged?
What do you think?
I think that there's something about getting on stage that it doesn't matter how tired you are, your adrenaline's going to kick in. And I mean, like I said, Josh is such a cute napper that it's like I get energized.
Energy from that.
From just watching you nap.
I'm glad I can do that.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Well, you've talked about this relationship you have with the fans before, wanting to give them more than just a show, but an experience. And is this, in a sense, then an experience of belonging? Because, well, maybe I'm way overthinking this, but I was thinking of kind of a hierarchical structure, and that's kind of, you want them to be inclusive instead of having you here and them here.
Yeah, I think there's maybe a kind of an experience of ownership, in the sense that it's something that people can take and make it their own, in so many different ways, and we get to see it a lot, how people choose to make it their own and kind of take control of what it is, you know, what that looks like, which is really cool, because we say it a lot, but it wouldn't just work if it was just two of us traveling around and playing on stages with nobody there. And so in the ways that people are creative with how they own the music, it's really it's inspiring for us, and it's encouraging too. So I think so.
There's no one more important to us than our fans. I mean, everything that we do is truly thought through their lens, you know, with a filter of, you know, the people who have been supporting this and who want to be a part of this and get behind this. What would they want? So obviously you don't want to live your life constantly, you know, worrying about what other people think. But it is good to kind of have that constant force out there that you know who they are, how they think, what they like, and so it's good to you know, as we write new songs, as we come up with new ideas for shows, instead of trying to figure out what, you know, mainstream music or radio stations or whoever, what they want. We've met these people who are our fans. Now that we've kind of traveled around and played enough shows, we know what they want, and that's our goal, is to try to give them that.
Do you go online and look at live footage of yourselves then to kind of get into that perspective?
Yeah, I think that we both think it's really important to do that kind of thing, and we also started setting up like GoPros around the stage, different angles. Some of it's kind of some of it's sometimes on us, so that we can look back and watch the footage and try and get better from a musical standpoint, and some of it's facing an audience to see how people respond or react.
Yeah.
Because it's all important data to kind of study and learn. And
it's really hard for me to watch live footage of us, because I just feel so like weird about watching myself do that on stage. But it's one of the best things that I've done, forced myself to kind of, okay, why would I do that? Why did I say that? Why did I? But then at the same time going, okay, I feel like this is forced. I feel, I can see through my facade here. And that's what's great about live shows is when you put enough smart people into one room, they can sniff out whether or not you're being real or authentic, and maybe sometimes when you're on stage you lose sense of whether or not they believe you.
Right.
And that's something that we really try to get better at with our live show, is just being aware of what's going on in the room and not trying to fake them or yell at them or lie to them or make them think that we're cooler than we actually are.
Does your approach then, with what you just mentioned, change when it comes to festivals like these?
We come to a festival like Pink Pop here, and we just don't know what to expect, and that's what's really cool about our fans and the internet and how music is shared. We kind of convince ourselves that no one knows who we are. That's how we've always approached every live show. Starting as a local band, that's our number one fear. Is anyone going to show up? And if they do, will they even know who we are? And then will they even like us at all? And I don't think that'll ever change. I don't think we'll ever we'll never not wonder those questions before taking a stage, especially in a different country for a festival. And but those are truly my favorite times on stage, is when there's a little bit of doubt, a little bit of insecurity.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
They have been named one of MTV's hottest bands to watch in 2013. It is Josh and Tyler of 21 Pilots. It's great to see you guys.
Thank you so much for having us on your couch.
We just obviously watched you get done here at the Belmont, the Warner Sound Nikon party. Absolutely ridiculous. Like, I had no idea when we got here tonight. Like, it was insane, and the crowd was going crazy.
That's our goal.
Right.
It's fun to go into a show not knowing what to expect, but then working hard enough and kind of doing the right things to prove to the crowd, like, hey, if you want to give back a little bit, we'll make it worth it for you. So
we were talking before we came on camera, probably one of the highlights was when you climbed up some sort of something. I don't even know what it was. How in the heck did you get up there?
Well, I want to know what it's like from Josh's angle on the drums while I do that. Do you ever get nervous for me when I climb?
There's like a couple things that go through my mind, like, because I'm like just like, oh, he's going over there to climb up the thing, but there's really no fear in my mind. I'm just like, he's climbing over the thing.
Also known as concern, like you're not concerned about me.
I'm not.
It's not a very good sign.
I'm concerned about his safety, but I'm confident in his abilities to climb. Did you hear that?
Yeah,
that's friendship on the fly.
The funny thing was, I was standing with all of your agents watching the show, who were all literally about to have, I think, a panic attack for a minute, praying that nothing happened.
If I can get them to turn around and not only that, but kind of have one of those moments, then it was a good show.
Well, this is y'all's first South by Southwest, right?
Yeah.
What's the experience been like so far for you?
Austin's a cool place, and we're glad to be here finally. I think that we've tried to do it before and it's gotten shut down, but we're here now.
I mean, I think y'all are pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie. I know you guys are from Columbus, and I heard that you actually sold out your show in Columbus. I think it was like 5,000 people in like 24 hours. What was that like for you, having that hometown support?
Every time we do something in Columbus, for some reason, I'm like, there's gonna be 5 people that show up, and I don't know why it is.
But that's how we grew up.
We woke up the day the tickets went on sale, and our buddy's on the emails, and he's like, it's halfway sold out already, and we just woke up, and I was like, what the? So it's weird.
Well, I think it's a testament not only to your album that is out right now, Vessel, but then obviously we talk about the live show, and you guys are going to be on several festivals.
It's cool to get the opportunity to play these festivals, but like, we really will play anywhere and play as hard as we always will. I know that we've played in front of 4 people before, and I'm still gonna hit my drums as hard as I can. He'll still
gonna climb walls.
Yeah, climb walls.